Boomtown, we've got about a crew of like 35 people, so that's like DJs, performers and artists. Yeah, it's been quite challenging in terms of like logistically kind of getting kit on and off site, keeping the space kind of safe and like you know, for the punters when they do arrive and stuff, so that's been quite challenging, but like, we've got a good team of people basically, like people who are kind of like passionate about working for us, so you know, we know that we can rely on them to kind of get that job done.
Me and Dan run Civilised Mess together, and Happy Slab Boutique is a sister company of Civilised Mess. Our tagline is theatre for hire, and we create theatre for any sort of happening, event. For an example, we have this brand, we want to do a pop-up immersive event to sell this brand, and we come up with the ideas and we come up and make it happen from paper to performance, so we do every bit along the way. Happy Slab Boutique is loud, unapologetic. Someone today said, you know, that we really owned the stage. We said this year we picked the theme for the show as the disposal unit. Dan came up with the idea that he wanted to make with the set of a really scary incinerator that eats things. So Dan had an idea of the set. Ollie started thinking about the music, and then I said to him, I wanted the music to feel like you were picking things out of the set, like a little bit of, so at one point the music goes into like Baker Street, and you know, at one point it goes into a little bit of electro swing, and almost like you rifling through rubbish. And we started with an idea, he made the music, and then we used the music to develop the show. So it's a real collaborative process, which I love.
Yeah, every year it gets better and better. You know, we're always moving forward and trying to look at putting on a bigger production. This year, for programming music-wise, we've got some really good DJs, DJs that I think are really good, but also suitable for this kind of stage and what we do.
Civilised Mess is a blank canvas that's designed for any type of event. So in our history of Civilised Mess, we've worked for big brands like Cath Kidston, doing weird little pop-up stuff in their store, and we've also worked for big scale events in the corporate industry, which weddings, bar mitzvahs, we can literally provide theatrical entertainment for any sort of event.
And I don't ever want the performers to feel stressed or worried about anything. It's one of those things that when you kind of get into that mode of adversity, your mind says, how can I deal with this situation? And you deal with that situation in the easiest and most smooth way that you possibly can. But you find the solution to that adversity and you deal with it. And everything comes together at the right time and makes something amazing.
The vibe of Happy Slab Boutique, well, happy first of all, is in the name. But I think that it's something that's really encompassing of everyone. I first started working with Civilised Mess when it was Happy Slab Boutique, about 7 years ago maybe. So it's been quite a long time I've been with them, and it's been developing every single year into something that's more new and exciting and incredible. Without a doubt, every single year Civilised Mess has become better and bigger and more incredible in every single way that you could think.
This is a pallet lift, which is commonly used for lifting pallets in factories, really. But I've chopped it up and made it different and put a tiny little footstool on the end of it, which they stand on, and you wind that and it raises them up into the tent, surrounded by smoke and light. And it's been consistently pushing me creatively.
Whatever people want, we can do stuff around any theme, so sometimes it might be a stage show like we're doing here. We did one that was a Mayan themed stage show that was for someone's Christmas party, but then sometimes it might be more interactive as well, so doing little mini performances for a crowd, or getting people to play games, things like that. I think the thing that I really like about working with Civilised Mess is how much it's a collaboration between performers and makeup artists, the tech people, set design, and it is a proper collaboration. It isn't just that the performers tell the set people what to do, like that informs what we do and the makeup informs what we do. We do things like prosthetics, and I've never really been part of a company or a project that is genuinely that collaborative.
Doing the thing that makes you really happy. If you're really happy in that moment, stay with it. That's like what you want to stay with.